very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Thursday night edition of the show. As always, it promises to be exciting, fun-filled, and we will put a lot into it to make it worth your while. My name is Tony Ibitoye. Let me just quickly start off the show by introducing to you Dumnodi Okonta is starting off the show with me tonight. And later on, we will be bringing in a special guest who will come to talk to us about a special event that has become part of our lives. This event happens towards the end of the year, and somehow it has become part of our calendar. We will talk about it on the show in the next couple of minutes. But don't forget, it's a Thursday. Femi Adefeso is in the house. Yemi Adebayo is also in the house. They are ready. They will be going courtside later on, and there's plenty to talk about in the world of basketball, on the domestic scene, on the foreign scene. I'm sure you will join them for all the details if you want to know what's going on, particularly domestic basketball and maybe continental, regional basketball. There's plenty that they have in store for you when you go courtside later on Sports Tonight. Before we go courtside, we will hopefully be going to Washington to hook up with our friend, Sonny Young, and find out exactly what Sonny has got for us on the program this Thursday. So it promises to be exciting, fun-filled, as always, and I can only ask you that if you stay with us, you won't miss a thing, you will enjoy every bit of it, but if you tune off, you will only have yourself to blame because you would have missed out on a whole lot that we have lined up for you this Thursday. All right, without wasting any more time, let me welcome Dumnodi Okonta. Good to have you on Sports Tonight this Thursday. A lot to reflect on.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to our viewers. In case you think we have forgotten, let me just greet them because you need their approval to get into the house.
Of course, you can't take them for granted.
They go elsewhere.
Yeah, all right. So that's how we start off the show tonight. But let's just start off. Yesterday we started off on a very sober note, but today let us start off with something that is a lot more light-hearted, something that is a lot more rewarding on the program tonight. And tonight we want to start off with something that has become a mainstay, particularly under the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan. It is rewarding sportsmen with national honors. It has become something that we've seen over and over again. And for the 2014 edition, we've seen the list of prominent Nigerians that will be given national honors later this month. And we see quite a number of sportsmen. There's Blessing Okagbare, there's Ashishat Oshola, the young lady who shone like million stars at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup that got concluded in Canada not too long ago. We have the Golden Eaglets also there. We have those who won gold for Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games also listed for national honors. And let me just quickly do a roll call before I get Dumnodi Okonta to speak about it on the program tonight. Some of those that have been listed for national honors. Manu Garba, remember him, is the coach of the Golden Eaglets that won the World Cup last year in Dubai, is to be decorated with the medal of the Officer of the Order of the Niger, OON. The same applies to Peter Dedeo, the coach of the Falconets that finished second at the just concluded FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Canada. We have Blessing Okagbare, remember her, 2 gold medals for Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games, and she's really been up there in terms of bringing laurels to Nigeria. She is to be decorated with the medal of the Member of the Order of the Federal Republic. The same applies to Emmanuel Amunike, assistant coach to Manu Garba at the under-17 level, and then his assistants like Nduka Ugbade also gets the Member of the Order of the Federal Republic. Emeka Amadi, the goalkeeper of the Golden Eaglets, also get the Member of the Order of the Republic. And then the Golden Eaglets, world champions in 2013 at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, will be getting Member of the Order of the Niger. The team coordinator of the Golden Eaglets, the equipment manager, the media officer, his name is not on that list, but is there, the media officer, our good friend Morax Abodunri, the team doctor and the team physiotherapist are also all going to be decorated with medals as a member of the Order of the Niger, MON. And then all those who won gold medals for Nigeria at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland, are also going to be decorated with the medal of the member of the Order of the Niger, MON. All right, so that's just a roll call of what we've been able to see from the list of prominent Nigerians that will be decorated with medals of national honors by Mr. President later this month. Dumnodi, very quickly, let me allow you to say a few things about this. I mean, a lot of sportsmen have received these. Commendable, really. You do the country proud, you go out there, put our name on the map, win something for this country, you are rewarded.
That will inspire other people. That will make them understand that sports is not just another event. It's not another sector that people used to think that is for no good people. It's now becoming one of those big, strong PR tool for government across Africa, even in the world today. You can't take football away from, you can't take sport. If you win a medal at the Olympic, we know how you're going to be rewarded. We saw the Olympic in 2010, in 2012 in London. We saw the way China, Russia, and even their prime ministers and presidents are involved, monitoring, watching, as if it's... So that's what sport is doing. It's a strong PR tool. It's a strong tool for national cohesion, for national development, for youth development.
National unity.
National unity. Once you are using that opportunity to reward athletes, there is no way you will say, Okagbare is not fit for it. She won the medal at the Olympic. She's won the medal at the African IAAF World Championship. She's won gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. So it's fit enough.
The fastest woman at the Commonwealth, 100 meters, 200 as well.
Well, of course, she got 3 medals at that event. So but that's it. For the Golden Eaglet, so it means every young person
can aspire.
That's what it means. So at young age, you're getting a national honor.
Well, so some people will argue that for Golden Eaglets, maybe scholarships to go on, but we know the peculiarity of the Nigerian environment, and some of these guys will probably live on that. Look, I got this. I can still do a lot more in my career.
That's the beauty. When Ogbade won the Under-17 World Cup in 1985, that was not like national honor for Under-17. But now he's getting it as a coach. So at least he's living a fulfilled life as far as he's concerned. He's gotten what every other person is in Nigeria today. Once you get into that class, you're going to be expected. Even though people will say there's no monetary attachment, but the fact is that honor is an honor.
There are some things that
you can't quantify it. You can't, if you take it to the market today, nobody can buy it.
There are some things that are worth more than money. And I think your country recognizing you and giving you national honors is one of such things.
Even in England, MBE, they put it. They know what it means.
It's worth more than money. And so we congratulate all those who have been listed for these honors, and we hope that it will spur other sportsmen into doing a lot more for their country. Let's bring you into our discourse tonight. What do you feel about the roll call that we've given you on the program tonight, the names of prominent Nigerians that will be rewarded with national honors by Mr. President later this month? What do you feel about it? Talk to us. Give us your own opinion. Who should be on that list that you feel isn't there from the list we've reeled out? Talk to us about it. Let us know. On Facebook, on Twitter, we are active. We're going to be very interactive as well on the program tonight. So please go on and talk to us about it, and let's know if this is in line or you feel we should be doing something different, particularly for the Golden Eaglets and for somebody like Asisha Toshola, who is under 20 and still has a lot ahead of her. All right, from national honors, let's step down and talk about awards. Dumnodi, this has also become a part of our life, a part of the calendar.
Yes.
The Nigeria Sports Award for 2014, and today the organizers have reeled out the names of nominees for some of the different categories. But before I bring you in, Dumnodi, before you run through some of the categories for us, let's tell you that if you want to find out about the names of nominees, all you need to do is go on to the website. That's the website showing on your screen, is nigeriansportsaward.com. And you can see pictures of Blessing Okagbare and Ese Brune. I think they've been shortlisted for one of the categories, track and field. Track and field. So if you go on there, you'll be able to see for yourself all the different categories, the nominees, and you will know exactly how to vote for who eventually will be going home with the awards for those different categories. Let me come to you very quickly. A whole lot of names, nominations have come, and we can run through some of these.
For the coach of the year, we have Super Eagles coach, is it interim coach, Stephen Keshi, Peter Dedewo, the coach of the Falconets, Manu Garba, coach of the Flying Eagles, current Flying Eagles. Last time he had his appointment was coach of the Golden Eagle. Vincent Ayama for the Footballer of the Year men. Vincent Ayama, Emmanuel Emenike, and Ogeyin Onazi, all Super Eagles player. World Cup, they had World Cup appearances. African 2013 African Nations Cup winners. For the women Footballer of the Year nominees, we have Asisat Oshoala, FIFA Under-20 Women World Cup top scorer.
An MVP.
An MVP. So let's emphasize that. Courtney Dike, she was part of that silver winning team in Canada. Desire Okpanozi, that is Ugochi Okpanozi, Super Falcons striker, plays football in Europe. For the Sport Administrator of the Year, Aminu Megeri, outgoing NFL President. Solomon Ogba, President of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, and Eniton Oshodi, President of the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, Lagos State Commissioner for Youth and Sport. For the Sport Governor of the Year, they've shortlisted these three men. This is the
they were the same place for last year.
Last year, so they've shortlisted. Let me just call the Governor of Delta State, Emmanuel Duaha, sport-loving Governor of Lagos State, Babatunde Raji Fashola, and sport-loving and Super Eagles loving Governor of
they are hosting the National Sports Festival as well. It's not just football. These are sports-loving governors.
Of course, we know they've invested so much in the Under-17 and the Super Eagles. They are Imoke. For the football team of the year category, the Super Eagles, the Golden Eagles, and the Falcons.
Yeah, it's an interesting because the Super Eagles, for the first time in 16 years, made it to the second round. But then I don't know if the recent results. Anyway, by the time the awards will be taking place, we will know if we are true to the Nations Cup next year or not.
Well, for the Sportman of the Year, that's the different category. Sportman, just three players. We have
all footballers.
Footballers.
What are the other sportsmen doing?
I don't know. I don't know. Vincent Enyama, Ogeyin Onazi, and Osaze Odenwige for the Sportmen of the Year category. For the Sportwoman category, we have Blessing Okagbare, Asisat Oshoala, and Courtney Dike. That's for the Sportwoman category. So, two footballers and one track and field sprint star. That's Blessing Okagbare. That's for the women category. There are several other categories.
We can go to the website. If you want to find out what the other categories are, like boxing, there's a category for boxing, for combat sports, weightlifting, special sports. Go on to the website, Nigerian Sports
and
Award.
School sports.
And school sports, yeah, and school sports.
And Soibat was shortlisted.
Winners of the 2014 Channels National Kids Cup. Toibat were nominated for School Sports Award. So if you want more details, just go on to the website, nigeriansportsaward.com. You'll be able to get a lowdown on all those nominees. Dumnodi, I think it's time for us to mobilize now support for Toibat to win because they won the 2014 Channels National Kids Cup. And it was a dramatic final game. They won on penalties. All right, so go and be a part of the Nigeria Sports Award. We'll talk more about the Nigerian Sports Award later on as we get closer and closer to the day of the award. All right, let's move away from the awards now and talk about the present state of the Super Eagles. Let's talk about the FIFA rankings. This one is the monthly ranking of teams. You know how well you have performed in the month under review. And for those of us who are Nigerians and lovers of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, we know that the month under review wasn't a very good month for Nigeria.
You can't expect any rise.
You can't expect any rise. In fact, the story is that Nigeria fell 4 places in the latest FIFA rankings. And we are out of the top 5 in Africa.
Well, we are not out of the top 10. We are within the top 10. Number 1 is Algeria, 20th position in the world. Second is Cote d'Ivoire, 22 in the world. Tunisia, 31st in the world. That's 3rd in Africa. Ghana is 33rd in the world, 4th in Africa. Senegal, they go above Nigeria. They're 36th in the world. They replaced, they exchange position with Nigeria. Nigeria is 37, that's 6th in Africa. Cape Verde Island, they've done so well at this month under review. And they keep remaining, even a lot of people have been complaining, but they are in 7th position in Africa. Cameroon is 8, Guinea is 9, Burkina Faso is 10. No Egypt.
All right, so that's what it looks like. Top 10
no South Africa, no Congo.
Okay, those are the countries that Congo particularly. We will get a pound of flesh of Congo later on. But Dumnodi, the top 10 in the world?